Hey guys, this is Zach here. I wanted to do a quick video update on Dixie because there are a lot of things to talk about, and writing a post about it was going to be pretty daunting. So, if you have been following my chain of analysis on Dixie, I have been talking about a large move down since Dixie touched 106, 107. And this was based on my original Elliott wave count I posted um, back in September last year. So I was looking at this move that we got 207 as 535 zigzag. So 5 waves down over here, then 3 corrective waves up, and then followed by another 5 waves down. And if you look over here, we did get 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My only hope was that these 5 waves would be bigger and deeper, and then they hit this yellow box, which is a weekly supply zone. Everything was going good. We did get moved down, and even after we got this bounce up, we got a rejection again, as I had posted in my previous Dixie updates, that we are going to get an SFP, and we will not get a weekly close above this high. But things changed here. So if you look over here, this is a fifth time zone, 0.382, and these time zones act as inflection points in price action. And it did act as an inflection point, and then Dixie moved up from here, and then it is about to change something about this move or this count that I had originally thought would take Dixie to the yellow box. So what would invalidate this scenario that where we will not get to this yellow box? For me, I want to see a strong weekly close. First of all, I want Dixie to breach this red box. That's the first thing. And I want a strong weekly close. What I mean by a strong weekly close is a strong candle body close, which is pretty far from this high. Like the green body closes somewhere over here. And even if we do get that, then I think it's pretty reasonable to assume Dixie will continue going up. But until then, there is still hope for this scenario to play out, and then we can get a move down from here. Why? Because we have a couple of harmonic structures, PRZs in this zone over here. The first up is a cipher. So it is about to be hit. So Dixie doesn't need to go this far for the cipher to show its effect. I mean, it can just be somewhere around here, like 104, 105, and it will start showing rejection signs. So that's one thing that can help the scenario where we get a move down, where we don't get a strong close up. I mean, if we get a little key closes above this, like a small candle body close above this, like we wick into this 105 area, but we close over here, I think there will still be a chance that Dixie can move down from there. Because what can happen is we can get something like this develop over here. Like this is a distribution pattern. So we can do something like this, hang around this zone for a while. We do up and down. This will turn into a distribution. And then after a distribution, we get a strong move down. So in that scenario, we will definitely going to get to this yellow box. But let's say this does not happen, and we just get a small reaction of this cycle, like something like this, and then come back up strongly, create a higher low and come back up strongly after this. So we will first meet a resistance from this box. So if you take a volume profile tool over here and then check the volume, so the POC comes back to roughly 106 area. Because of this move that we got, we now have a Gartley over here. So let me hide the cipher for a moment so you can see the Gartley clearly. So even if we get a move there, we can still expect a rejection around here. If it is able to change the weekly market structure back to bearish. So remember, if DXY is able to go till this point, like 106, it would have definitely changed the weekly market structure to bullish. Now, how bullish? I cannot get into those details because there are subtle things that we have to look into candle body closes to make sure that it is actually a bullish market structure shift. So let's say we did this and then we shift the market structure back to bearish again. In that scenario, this down scenario is again in play. Point. I would expect DXY to pull a very sharp move down from there on and then bottom out around 618. That falls in August, September. Okay, so this is one scenario. That's for the down. Now let's see what happens if you play the up scenario. Now for up scenario, we are still going to get this turbulence over here because of these harmonic structures and this particular Gartley over here. So let's say we do something like this. Come here, don't close a weekly candle, like a bit below it, and then go up. The second time we hit this zone again, like 106, we are not going to face any resistance. If you're not going to face any resistance here, if you look left, there is nothing over here. It was a pretty sharp move down from 109. So we will get a very sharp move up to 109 or 110. And that's where I think most of the market will bottom out. So during this whole time, this zigzag markets will either be sideways to down, and then this sharp move up, markets will definitely go down sharply. And this is where, again, I expect a distribution to take place to initiate another large move down to at least 102 zone, this trend line. Now, if you notice that if this is how DXY were to play out, it will be an uptrend. So natural assumption would be to just DXY would go back up again from here. So that remains to be seen how this plays out. But so far as the analysis goes for DXY in coming months, we have to monitor next few weeks what happens over here, what kind of structure changes happen, and how significant structure changes take place over here. Okay, so for now, DXY is an overall downtrend. It is still not changed the weekly market structure. So if it changes slight market structure to bullish over here, and then it just does a bearish market structure change, since it is already in downtrend, I expect a sharp move down. But if it's not able to do that, then it continues back up. It closes above this zone, like 106 or something like that. And it does not get much of a reaction from the Gartley or the side. A pretty sharp move to 109 and 110 is imminent after that. So this whole time, the cryptos and the traditional market will be going down till the end of this year. And then when DXY tries to distribute over here, we can expect a little bit of bullish move in the crypto and rest of the market play out during the end of the year to beginning of next year. So yeah, so that's my update on DXY. If you guys have any question, I'll see you in Discord.